Welcome to the Michigan Travel Show, a kaleidoscope of stories about the people, places, and events that shape our great state.
Well, hello everyone, Gary Morgan here with the Michigan Travel, Michigan Sports, well, not even just Michigan Sports here at Chelsea Pier. This is a cool place, a little bit of everything. But what's cool here is I'm looking at right now, they have an so-called arte museum, and it shows, it's pretty cool, the history of Chelsea Piers, how it was built, obviously, in probably the late 1800s. In fact, they've even got a sign here, but yes it did. It started in 1908, so turn of the century, they started building this huge pier with obviously buildings and docks and White Star Line, big boat company back then. Obviously lots of stores. Back then everybody wore a suit every day. That's interesting. We'd never do that now. There's one of the big boats right there. Steam liners back then. Transatlantic. All the Model Ts or horse and buggy. Those look like horse and buggy days right there. Early 1900s. And of course, photographers with their big cameras. And it's got, looks like World War II people on it there. And sailors, a little bit of everything. World War II type stuff, revitalization. Here they are. Big picture of them overhanging. They stick way out in the water. And now that's what they look when they stripped them down, then put new roofs on them. And then we've got Hudson, now they call it Hudson River Park. There is a park along it now, and that's what it looks like. A drone picture, which is kind of cool. Got a skate park, the whole deal, running by it right there. And right there, Chelsea Piers Fitness, which is kind of cool. They got some kids over there on one of the spots playing some type of basketball. And then here's the pier. Well, there's some of the boats in it. That looks like almost a wood hull, but it's steel. And then one here they're fixing up. These are some tourist boats they take in and out. They've got some other ones on the other pier, covered, glass covered one. Yeah, so this is Chelsea Piers, an interesting place. 4 major piers going out into the Hudson River. Well, cool. Well, for all you golf enthusiasts, they have a golf range here, covered, and doodle some range balls, like a Top Golf, all covered. You know, keep the all the golf balls in the area, and they're the whole setting out there on the pier, running around it. Some beautiful boats here in the harbor and some of the piers. A little bit. This is a complete entertainment district, but like I said, this is like a Top Golf right there where you see the big huge net. People can practice a little bit of their swing out here at Chelsea Pier. Right here on the Hudson here, and there's the Jersey side of the river. All the big buildings up there. Closer, right up that way. I can see where Hoboken is, right there, all the big buildings. Big white statue, yep, that's where it was. That's where we got that catch the bus out to MetLife Stadium. So as I was telling you, here's the golf range right here. It's like a Top Golf out here in the middle of Chelsea Pier. Kind of cool. There's a variety of boats here at the pier at Chelsea Harbor. That one there looks like a cyber boat. Pretty cool. Yeah, there are lots of beautiful boats. Another piece of Chelsea pier over there. That's Pier 57 there, so they've got different names on it, but still says Chelsea here. There's Hudson Yards. Beautiful spot here, overlooking the city. Beautiful day. It's cooled off a little bit from being super hot on the weekend. So, some of the newer buildings they built with different designs. We're on this Hudson River Parkway, they call it. Chelsea Piers waterfront scenic route. Hudson River Park. Tourist out today. Pier 57. So I'm just going to keep walking along here and checking it out. This is a beautiful day for a beautiful walk. Old pier right there. So here's a pier they built out there that's a park on top of the pier. It's kind of cool. So this along the Hudson River walkway goes all the way down to Battery Park and the new World Trade Center building there. Beautiful day to explore the city. Okay, there's Pier 57. A while ago, the city. Pier's going a long ways out into the road. Anyway, pathway coming up here. And
Yeah.
there's a cool amphitheater here. They have performances. The backdrop is Hudson River. I'll go over to that side, both sides. It's like a hill on both sides and the auditorium. Okay, here's the amphitheater. That's pretty cool, and they got some performances. Pretty cool. People are just hanging out on a beautiful, sunny, 80-degree day. And over there, you see that white thing? That is Hoboken. That's where in that clock tower. That's where that's the train station there. That's where I picked up the bus and went up to MetLife Stadium. That's becoming built up over there. So it doesn't cost quite as much for real estate over in New Jersey as it does. And it's pretty nice over there. So anyway, that's Hoboken, New Jersey right there. Down there. And the main World Trade Center. Field to another. Piers going out there. See everything here. Pretty cool. There it is, called Little Island, littleisland.org. Pretty cool. I knew about it, but I didn't know that was the name, called Little Island. Pretty cool how they built it. Yeah, well, only in New York. Got another view of this little island right there. That's what it looks from the side. Yeah, I love it. Even here, they put a beach. All sand beach. There's lots of geese, so whatever. And then we'll go right over here to the shore. I'm sure no swimming, but slippery rocks, dangerous, you know. No swimming here, but right there. Want to hop in the water, you probably can, but it's up to you. Dangerous swimming, but anyway, rough waves. But right here, got a beach right here on the Hudson River Parkway. Pretty cool. Only in New York. Here's things going on at the Hudson River Park. Fitness, dance, butt lab, look-ins, music, jazz up there in 17th. Science After Dark, Thursday, June 11th. Pretty cool. They got it all going on. It reminds me of the Riverfront Conservancy in Detroit. Pretty cool. This is awesome. He's doing a nice leisurely walk here. Here's another multi-purpose field. This is pretty cool. They got it all set up for soccer, but you can play baseball here. They've just put orange spots where the bases are, home plate and pitcher's mound, and they throw a portable mound up there But yeah, they can play baseball in here. I see it on these other sides. So they can play baseball, soccer, and so there's huge, probably football, regular football too. But this is pretty cool how they've done this, turned this old pier into a multi-purpose sport field. Pretty cool. Recreational playground over in New Jersey. Love that New Jersey skyline. Not a New York skyline. It's an impressive skyline. And they're at 3 more buildings. So I see 4 Whopper buildings. I had 4 Whopper buildings over there. So that could be New York City. It's an up and coming city, to say the least. I was impressed being over there. The bus and to watch the championship. It's a cool looking boat, sailboat and steamship probably in its day, exactly what it was, but multi-purpose ship. I'm not sure what they use it for, but this could be a party boat. Obviously they're using it for something. It looks fairly seaworthy, so it's not just sitting there. And there's another one. Variety of vessels here and all these piers or white patch. And as we're getting close to Battery Park and the New World Center, I guess they call it, not the Trade Center, but the New World Center, highest building in New York and one of the highest in the world. Pretty cool.